let's have a little bit of a market update. So lumber prices should be going down in the future. The supply is getting better. The problem is a lot of the wholesalers, the people that sell the lumber, the distributors, have bought massive amounts and had them in storage. Well, they bought them at a higher premium. They're not going to reduce what they paid for it and take a loss unless they get pressure from outside sources, which are probably not going to happen because the big boys control this, just like almost everything else. So what's going to happen is we will see lumber prices come down. Builders are still behind on building. A lot of this comes back all the way back to the crash. Builders were continuously reluctant to get things going. One of the reasons we have a lower inventory where we're at. Now, the other thing is, we're seeing a little bit more inventory in some areas. A tiny bit, but we're seeing some more. This is gonna help dramatically down the road, but right now we're seeing some homes sit for a couple of days longer than going the same day in some price ranges. Seeing some of that around like 325, a little bit closer to 400, and that's going to help. Foreclosures, barely any. They're gonna happen. Foreclosures happen. It will happen, but barely any right now, especially in Arizona. Tons of equity, and banks are working with people that are in forbearance and just taking what they owe and adding it to the back of the mortgage. So this isn't the past. I keep repeating it, but I keep hearing the news, so I'm just going to keep talking about it because they're ridiculous. They're trying to scare you people. I was getting my hair cut yesterday, and the barber in the stall next to me has been holding off for 2 years. She gave me her original price range, and I said, now that house is costing you this much. In another year, it's going to cost you this much. I almost saw a sense of panic on her. And really, you should be that way as a buyer. You should be adamant about buying homes right now. You should be adamant about building generational wealth for your family. Quit listening to the news. They're backed by big corporations. I was thinking about it this morning. Do you know what a reporter is? You, me, everybody else. Why? Because I remember in school, I broke out an Encyclopedia Britannica and I wrote a report. Do you know what a reporter does? They get information from other sources and then relay it to you. And I'm going to tell you what, I sure as shit wasn't a freaking expert on Bernoulli's theorem when I wrote my report on it. I got good grades, but I wasn't an expert. So why are you listening to the damn news? Get out, buy a house, build some generational wealth for your family. Don't repeat. My family didn't. So now I'm trying to repeat for my daughter a different way. I'm going to teach her a different method, how to create generational wealth for her and hopefully her children one day. Have a good day.